Welcome back to this week's Minecraft news. This is March 4th, 2013.
Yep, and our first news is that there were 3 snapshots this week, and it was mostly bug fixes.
So we have 13W09A through C. So in 13W09A, most notably, mobs can ride our things now. So you could have a bat on an ender dragon, on a witch, on a pig.
And actually, it's not just mobs, it's any kind of entity. So you can have a minecart on top of an ender dragon, which would allow you to ride an ender dragon.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And the language files were updated. And some of the bug fixes are an unnecessary delay of the done button in texture packs menu.
Oh, I know that. When I press escape, it goes, and then when I press done, it doesn't.
So that's a lot. That's nice. And comparatives cause block updates when they're idle. So in the B, a couple of the notable bug fixes. You can't drop items in creative mode. The rail duplication glitch has finally been fixed. And crashes with 512 texture packs. And in C, minecarts going in a circle will make a minecart go super fast. That was one of the first ways that you could speed up a minecart, so for them to finally fix that.
Did they? Well, I wasn't quite sure whether they fixed that or re-added it. Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think they fixed it and it somehow got added back in. Okay, and breaking doors will cause the air part of the door to move sometimes. And your view will go upside down with Speed 5 and Quake Pro on, so that's been fixed.
I wonder if that changes the Quake Pro mechanics, because if you get your Quake Pro high enough, it does that. I wonder, they could have just changed how much it takes to go Quake Pro or something.
I don't know. We'll have to test that. And Minecraft crashes when you saddle a pig and it dies, or when you're changing rideable entities. And so, as of recording this, they're saying that the pre-release might be this week, and 1.5 should be released soon.
Yay, redstone. Alright, so in Mojam news, Mojam is now wrapped up, it's all finished, and you can no longer buy or donate for the games that they made at Mojam. However, you can still donate to Humble Bundle, it just won't result in games like Endless Clear Kittens.
Although, aren't they going to release them for purchase later on?
I don't know, I haven't heard anything about that.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll tell you if they do.
Yeah.
So, in this event, 500k was raised for Humble Bundle, that's a lot of money.
It is. And because it is so much money, Notch has done the unspeakable, and he has shaved his beard.
Oh my gosh! It's like if Jesus shaved his beard.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
But
it's for a good
I guess
cause.
If we can find a picture of Notch without his beard, or maybe the video, we can overlay that.
Yeah. So we'll try to get that for you. So going with Mojam in Velox Clan news, this week will be Mojam week for us. What we mean by that is that we're going to go through each of the games made during Mojam, and we're going to have a first impressions video all this week. We'll do like a couple games a day maybe, and by the end of the week we will hope to have done every single game.
Right, and as for technology goes, I do have a new screen recorder. It has only been used in one episode so far, and that is the Island Survival series, which we will explain later. And it has a much higher frame rate, plus I was using an HD texture pack, well, sort of HD, and it worked great, except that the second half of the recording did not have sound. So we have yet to see whether that's stable enough to use, but hopefully it is, because I don't want to pay any more than $10.
Well, we also now have basically a recording schedule. So on Monday every week, we're going to try to have Minecraft news, doing what we do with this video. Tuesday, we're going to do the Island Survival series. Again, we'll explain that a little bit later. Wednesday will be a mod review with John. And Thursday will either be a snapshot review or Hunger Games by me. If there's no snapshot, I'll do Hunger Games that day. Otherwise, I'll move to Saturday. And on Friday, we'll do a server showcase.
Yeah, and this is subject to change depending on the situation.
Depending on
this is a fairly recent situation, but we haven't had any weeks that look exactly like that yet.
Yeah, we decided that we're going to try to aim for this, but I mean, we're in school and things are subject to change based on what we do.
Yeah.
And it just all depends on how busy we are, so
it's a loose/ideal schedule.
So this is what we'll try to stay with, but if we don't rage or something. Don't blow up a building or something.
That's not really a good idea.
You'll get arrested.
Yeah. And you've heard this mentioned 2 times before, and you may have seen our video. We have a new series, which is the Floating Island Survival.
Yay!
And this is a pretty cool series. It's better than that Wrath of the Fallen, which if you notice, we kind of gave up. It was too laggy and it was too annoying.
Yeah, even on easy mode, it was impossible. It was just us dying over and over and over.
We didn't like it, and it probably wasn't that much fun to watch anyway. So we have this new island survival, and instead of an adventure map, as you may have guessed, it is a survival map. And it's not all fancy with command blocks and stuff. This was actually made a while ago. And basically, it's just a cool map that you can play survival on, and it is a sort of Ether-style map with floating islands everywhere. Except that when you fall, you don't necessarily die because there's water underneath, which is nice, because then we can use our totally legit teleporting and get back onto land.
So we're going to try to have some goals for the series, but again, we're still looking for viewer input. If you have any ideas for goals or anything for that series, feel free to leave it in the comments. And in a more general note, we really want viewer input. We really don't get any viewer input. And, I mean, that's kind of our goal. Our goal is to do things that you guys want to see. So without your input, we don't really know what you want us to do. So
how about next person who puts viewer input gets a shout out just because they actually listen to us.
We'll give you another high five.
Yeah.
Like we did in the last video.
We give you the highest of 5s.
That would be amazing.
Alright. And as for news with the Mojangstas, we have Junk Boy, who has his bedroom next to the kitchen and smells bacon, which is good and bad.
I don't see how that can be bad.
Well, it makes you want bacon.
Oh,
and then that makes you fat, and then you die.
That's a little bit extreme.
So it can lead to severe cases of death.
I suppose.
And possibly mental breakdown of not being able to eat the bacon when you smell it. But
I see. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. Okay, well, anyway, Notch says that he has run out of opinions, and that he's expressed them all. That's Notch, I guess.
I think maybe all his expressions were in his beard, and then when he shaved his beard, they were all gone, because he expressed them all to the trash can.
In his beard.
So he expressed them all by telling them to the trash can.
That's... wow. That's deep.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, that just about wraps up this video.
Yep.
We'll try to stay to the schedule starting next week, because this week, again, we'll be doing all the indie games from Mojam. So stay tuned for those.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do the outro out, John?
Sure.
Yay.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.